can't believe Muhammad did this.
Half a dozen other waiters saw him run out of here.
But why would he do this? Why?
I'm sure he has a good story.
Oh, a good story. Is that all you can think of? You're the one who started this with your good story.
Oh, no, Rabbi, I didn't start this. The Jews and Arabs started this a long time before I got here. This is your piece of work, not mine. So now you want to start fighting with me? There's a crisis going on here, Arnold. Rise to the occasion.
Oh, and what do you think we should do?
Find Tiffany. I imagine he went to her.
I'm telling you now, you will find yourself sitting there in an empty synagogue, and then you will find yourself sitting outside the synagogue. Oh, God, Adolf! How can you be such a fool?
better tell me where they are.
I don't know where they are.
You know everything, Renata. It's your job, which you fully intend to keep. So don't play dumb with me. Maybe we can still save them somehow. Where are they?
Whether you believe it or not, Rabbi, I don't have a crystal ball. But a little common sense will tell you that they're probably either at my apartment or
Where?
where you know as well as I do they spent the night, or where he lives.
Let's go. Let's hope we're not too late.
Too late for what? No matter how you intercede, they're going to arrest him.
They're going to shoot him. He killed a lieutenant colonel in the army. For God's sakes, Renata, come on.
I've got to make a phone call.
Now,
I've got to check with my editor on what to do.
I will tell you what to do. Tell me where he lives, and tell me fast.
I thought you were a man of peace, Rabbi.
I am a man of peace, and I will break both of your arms if you don't help me find them. Thank you. Are you coming?
I've got to make a phone call.
There's still time for you to get out of here. You haven't done anything.
I told you I'm not leaving. What kind of wife would I be to leave you when you need me most?
I love you, Tiffany. Just live from within.
I told you not to bring her here.
Mother, this is my wife, Tiffany.
I am so pleased and honored to meet you.
I have nothing to say to you. Mohammed, please take your wife and get out of my house. You made your choice. Now live it. Leave!
We can't.
Why not?
We need to stay here.
You can take all the money out of our bank account. It isn't much, but you can take it all to help you get started.
It's not money.
Well, what is it?
There's been trouble.
What?
I killed a man.
I see.
It was an accident.
Who did you kill?
My cousin. He attacked Ahmad. He had a terrible temper. He was a soldier, a famous one, and so now we're going to be looking for Ahmad.
Merciful God. I hope you're happy, Jewess.
Mother!
You killed my son.
No!
Yes. And when he's dead, will you go back to America and have a nice day? Was your little adventure worth a man's life?
Come on, Tiffany, we're leaving.
Mrs. Ibrahim, I married Abraham for an adventure. I love him.
Come on.
Wait!
No, come.
Mrs. Ibrahim, you must believe me. I love your son.
My son will be dead in 48 hours.
No!
Tell her, Mom, and tell her what they do to our homes when we've been suspected of a crime.
They blow up our houses.
They give us 1 hour to get out of it. Then they blow it up whether we're inside or not.
Rabbi Lawrence, shut the door and come on with us. We're past hope.
There is no time. They're surrounding the hill. They've blocked off the path. You have got to surrender. There is no way of getting out of this alive otherwise.
He killed Ellie in self-defense.
They're saying he's a terrorist, that he killed a lieutenant colonel in the army, and that he has more names on his hit list.
That is such a lie.
They're hysterical. You have to understand, he was a lieutenant colonel.
I'm not leaving.
You have to come out with me, son. I'll walk in front of you. I'll tell them that you're surrendering peacefully.
Surrendering to what? A life sentence in prison? To never see Tiffany again. Or worse yet, to see her once a week on visiting day. Watching her waste her life on me. Watching the light from within grow dimmer and dimmer. Every week, every month, every year. No! No, I won't do it.
You have got to.
I'm not going to do it. Now get out.
Mrs. Ibrahim, please talk to your son.
I have no son.
Tiffany, talk to him, but make it quick. If they storm this place, we will all be killed.
I'm staying with my husband, Rabbi. Please leave now.
I'm sorry, Tiffany. You have got to come with me.
Get out of here! Get out of here or I'll kill you myself!
All right. I will try to get them to give you more time.
sure there's only one him, and I'm sure we'll both be there with him tonight. I know it.
Precious.
Let's turn on the gas. And when they blow up this place, they'll have an explosion I'll never forget.
And Tiffany will light up the sky.
Is the gas on?
All the way. It won't be long now. It won't be painful.
I'm not afraid. Are you?
I've never been less afraid in all my life.
You hold me more.
I'm holding you.
We're in our 4th hour in the standoff on the Mount. As I reported earlier, Rabbi Arnold Lawrence has been able to convince authorities that the 2 young lovers are just victims of cruel fate and not terrorists as earlier reported. Rabbi Lawrence went back into the house about 5 minutes ago with the mother, Wafa Ibrahim, and the aunt, Dorothy Ben Abraham, both of whom have been keeping close vigil regarding the safety of their loved ones over the past 4 hours. The soldiers still have the house surrounded, however. Apparently, authorities don't want to take any chances that the couple might be armed. What was that, Frank? No. As I reported earlier, it is highly unlikely that they are armed. Although it should be remembered that Ibrahim did kill the young lieutenant colonel with a fairly good-sized knife. The standoff continues, so I'll send it back to you, Frank. Wait a minute. They're coming out. The rabbi, the mother. Can you get the camera over there? It's very difficult to see from here. Yes, I see bodies. 2 bodies wrapped in blankets. Frank, take it. This is Renata Charles. Back to you, Frank.
Where be these enemies? Israel, Palestine, see what scourge is laid upon your hate, that heaven finds means to kill your joys with love. And we, for winking at your discords too, have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished. A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned and some punished. And when you leave, put not this tale away. Ne'er was a tale more fitting for today. And when you see the night aglow with light, see Ahmad and his Tiffany burning bright.
happy fertile ground. The end. Thank you.